In 2022, the Czech government, the absolute kings of slow bureaucracy, announced that they were going to make high-speed rail a top priority in Czechia. Well, it's 2025, and the fastest train we have in the Czech lands is this.
Bruh.
The Pendolino running on conventional lines. Well, besides the Pendolino, progress is slowly being made to build the first of quite a few high-speed train lines in Czechia. With construction of the first segment of the Prague to Ostrava high-speed main line slated to begin sometime in 2025, let's take a look at what is being planned to be Czechia's first high-speed rail corridor. Let's get started.
Hey you! Yeah, you! You know what kind of train this is?
Currently, Správa železnic aims to reconstruct Czechia's mainland network with a system of high-speed rail lines. These so-called VRTs, or vysokorychlostní trati, will primarily connect the three largest cities in the Czech Republic of Prague, Brno, and Ostrava together. The first of these three lines, the so-called RS1, will traverse Prague to Ostrava via Brno at a speed of up to 320 km an hour for the fastest trains. En route to Brno, high-speed trains will originate at a new VRT station in Praha Zahradni Mesto, literally meaning Prague Garden City or Prague Liben to the north. Between Prague and Brno, high-speed trains will stop at multiple intermediate stations. The first of these stations en route to Brno will be a new VRT station called Praha Východ and will serve the east of Prague and will be the last stop before trains leave the Prague region and enter into the VRT Střední Čechy, or Central Bohemian region section of the line. In this section, a new high-speed train station called Bečváry Kořenice will be constructed, while Světlé nad Sázavou will be reconstructed, and high-speed trains will leave their dedicated lines to join local lines to get to Světlá. In the Vysočina section of the RS1, trains will stop at a high-speed regional rail transfer center at Jihlava, meant to connect with local trains. High-speed trains will utilize local lines to serve the reconstructed station of Velká Bíteš, which will represent and be connected via regional and local rail to the city of Havlíčkův Brod. At a new high-speed terminal in Brno-Videnská, the RS1 line will meet with the RS2, which will stretch from the Austrian border in Břeclav to Brno main train station. Journey times are set to take around 1 hour from Prague to Brno, down from the around 2 hours and 45 minutes we see today with České dráhy. Speaking of Brno main train station, it's actually due for a major reconstruction in the coming years due to all the high-speed work going on in and around Brno. Even though the station already acts as a major multimodal transfer hub between all categories of trains, buses, and trams, the local government doesn't believe that this is enough. When constructed in the mid-2030s, Brno-hlavní nádraží will feature multiple pedestrian routes through the station, and a glass roof over the 14 reconstructed station platforms to give passengers a view of the famous Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul, which is one of the main tourist attractions in the city of Brno. Nearby the station, the city government hopes to get companies to redevelop the area around Brno-hlavní nádraží and to build a new park. Leaving Brno main train station, high-speed trains bound for Ostrava will enter the VRT Hana, which will take trains from somewhere near Šlapanice to the entrance of the Moravská Brána high-speed line, which will start somewhere south of Olomouc. The Hana VRT will bypass the cities of Vyškov, Kojetín, and Přerov. By Nezamizice, a connection to the Moravská Brána line will be made to allow high-speed trains to operate on local lines in case of emergency maintenance or another issue with the dedicated high-speed line. The Moravská Brána project, or Moravian Gate as it's known in English, aims to construct a high-speed bypass of the existing Olomouc to Ostrava high-speed line, as the current main line has many local stations meant for osobní or local trains along the route and only allows for speeds of a maximum of 120 km an hour. For reference, high-speed rail is generally considered to be at or above speeds of 150 km an hour. The new rail line, which will stretch from a reconstructed station at Brodek u Přerova to reconstructed Ostrava Svinov, is set to feature just one intermediate high-speed stop at Hranice Na Moravě before continuing on to Ostrava Svinov and later Ostrava hlavní nádraží, as well as Poland and Slovakia. In total, this combination of train lines will allow high-speed trains to travel between Prague and Ostrava in just 1 hour and 36 minutes at speeds of up to 320 kilometers an hour. And these high-speed lines will even allow for conventional locomotive-hauled trains to traverse it at up to 250 kilometers an hour of speed. Now, the RS1 line I've just covered is just a small portion of what is planned to be Czechia's high-speed rail network. Also, keep in mind that most of these rail lines will likely be finished in the 2040s at the earliest, so for now, conventional rail will still remain king in Czechia. So yeah, you've reached the end of the video. If you have a topic you'd like me to cover next, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching the video, and have a great rest of your day.